Hello everyone. Turns out the lab has a color gem as well. So yeah, let us begin. Also, we have 34 lives. When you reset the game and from your save file, you basically lose all your lives. Which means we don't have all them lives we had before. And it's rather unfortunate. The level's pretty much straightforward. But you have to be a little bit careful to not miss anything. Yay, we start from the beginning again. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, can we not make that mistake? Okay, that's how we die. Okay, that's funny. That was actually funny. Yeah, you would think there's nothing here to it, but then you go to this one and you're like, they put a TNT here? Alright, free checkpoint. How does it feel like there's a boss up there that I can't reach? If so, then... Well, the good thing is, we get a save. Yeah, we're not done with every level. Oh, no, 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 no. I got the key and the gem from Jaws of Darkness, or whatever it's called. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm all for enemies being difficult, but dang. That counted? Okay. If that counted, I'd be like, now y'all own something today. How far back are we? Before the TNT? Yeah. It feels weird that he has an electrocuted animation since he doesn't really get electrocuted like that. That makes more sense. That makes sense too. So so touching them, he gets burned. But touching the electrical stuff, he gets shocked. You're worried about that platform, and every time you worry about it, you end up dying. Really? Really? You missed the jump. I was like, at that point, we're just dead there. We're just dead there. Alright. Thank you for giving me that extra life for that. One. Two. Okay. Okay. Now, this is not like your later Crash games where if you keep dying in the same spot, you get a, you know. Also, I did find out which one came first. Mario 64 came first in Japan, but in North America, this came first. So, yeah. Same years. Two very different games in terms of difficulty and whatnot. Back in the 30s. You got me there. You got me good there. I will admit that. I was too close to the left. Oh, great. Back to the 20s. That counted. It's wild that that can touch you from there. It shouldn't, but it does. You tried. I almost died there. This better count as freaking getting everything, because I don't like this level at all. Great, but I don't want to see that. I want to see perfect. That's what I want to see. I know I can't skip this. And there's the yellow gem. That's the last level that includes a gem. And now we have to do the rest of this game. Because everything after this is the Great Hall. Yeah. So, we're gonna start all the way from way back. Now we have to work our way to the end. If it has a gem already, we don't have to worry about that level no more. But if it doesn't, guess what? We have to redo it. So, let's start with the second level. Feels weird to be back at early levels. But we have every colored gem now. It still sucks that the first gem you get is the green one and every other one is later. By this time, you should have mastered his controls. And as you can see with the green gem, we can get these 3 boxes we were missing. I had a sneeze. What was that? Mm. And also that level that gives you all those lives, caching machinery. That's 27 lives. 27. 2 and a 7 put together. Well, that should be every box up to this point. And now that should be a gem. Unfortunately, you don't find out until you get to the end. You would think they would make this animation a little bit faster since, you know. You're at the end. The Great Gate, which is the first level you go upwards, right? Yes. You need a red gem for this, even though it looks pinkish to me.
What have I got?
His hitbox is bigger.
What have I got?
Alright. Oh, wrong gem. It's the yellow gem you need. So you can bypass this and then there's more level. And let's say hugging this wall is your best friend. Should have got both of them in one go. That would have been cool. Alright, next. Okay, still made that. I almost made it. I don't think you can make it from here. Perfect. It's just an extra life? Okay. With all due respect, we cannot bypass this. There's a box back here. Like I said, with all due respect, we can't bypass this. We have to go hit that box. It's amazing how much level is left. And I swear, if they say you're missing the box, that means there's a box in behind here that we don't know about. Can't make this jump normally. There's a way to make it with this. I'm all for it. If this was Crash 3 and he had a double jump, sure. Wait. Continue. Wait. Jump. Go. And now we have passed the hard part. I don't even think there's a checkpoint in this area. That better be every box. I don't want to see perfect, great, but you miss one. There you go. Perfect. That's all I want to see. I think the next level is about there, but I don't need to do this. Okay. I don't have to do this, so. Next stage. Upstream.
What have I got?
Hold on a second. Alright, we're back. Only thing that sucks is if there's any boxes that we cannot see that are above us. I love how I press jump and I still end up in the water. It's not like we really need invincibility right now. Yeah, there's nothing out there. And we get hit. Right. Continuing upstream. I forgot all about the checkpoint. I thought I under jumped or jumped too late, and I jumped too late there. The thing is with this jump right here with this yellow gem, right? I'm gonna say orange gem or whatever color it's supposed to be. The weird thing about it is the jump itself. You're moving downward, and you have to time your jump so you don't over jump or under jump. Look, you don't know what's under there. Okay. One day I'm gonna get that. Yeah, he makes a weird face whenever he's done spinning in this game. After this game, he doesn't do that stop, that little animation where he stops like that. Alright.
What have I got?
It's on the... Okay. I guess it's on the... That's 2 checkpoints. One is the Tana checkpoint. The other one is the checkpoint itself, the normal checkpoint. I think we need that gem at the end as well. We do. Let's see what else we missed. There's not much extra level left. Don't you dare say great. You better say perfect. Thank you. Because there's... But sometimes they like to hide boxes in some arbitrary area you wouldn't think of. We have 9 more gems, 6 more gems, 8 more gems left. But there was a level we didn't even do at all. It was one of those key levels. One of the key levels we didn't do. We can skip him. That's just a boss. Rolling Stones. Is that a... Is that a... It's a regular level. Okay. Oh, it's those Rolling Stones. That's what I mean.
What have I got?
I think in Crash 2, there's only one level where they actually give you a mask like they did in the first game. I don't think they did that once in the third game, though. Now I think we need a blue gem for this one.
What have I got?
Yep, we needed a blue gem for this one. You would think you could fall down there, but no, you can't. You have to literally go down here manually. That's funny. And since we didn't grab those boxes before that checkpoint, we have to come down here every time. Every time. Couldn't tell you what, do we need him? No. We need 7 more. Next level. Nope. NATO Fortress. It's funny how both of these levels need you to have a colored gem just to finish it. I think this is the one that needs the red one.
What have I got?
This was back when they were giving us these masks like they were nobody's business. After you going through all those levels later on. These levels seem so easy now. Unless you keep doing what I'm doing, which is falling. We're good. Wait. Jump. Jump. So far, so good. You don't even need him. If you hit that turtle, you're basically gonna lose your mask or lose a life in that situation. Alright, let's see if there's any. Yep, a checkpoint there. I think that was the last Tana symbol. And now I think this is the level where you have to keep jumping on those fire things. Nope, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
What have I got?
Alright, now we can continue. That checkpoint didn't exist. Then you could go back there without any issues, but it doesn't exist. It does exist, so you can't. They should have gave that a different timer for beginners. Red gem, we go up here. But before we go up here, is there any more bosses? But I don't put it past this game to do that. Mm-hmm. 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 I love how he just lands gracefully, has no fall damage or anything. I'll go back over there. Now you can go straight down. Yay, backtracking. At least I know there's boxes past the red gem. So, oh, now you can go. Now, if there is an ending up here, then yeah, we have to go back that way. But if there's not, then we're good. It's just one little box. You shouldn't even involve the red gem at that point. We'll just give you one box. Wah, 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 wah. Just one box. At that point, just don't even give them a red gem. Yeah, we're getting lives like it ain't nothing to it right now. Alright. Perfect. You better say perfect. Great. Where did we miss boxes at? Be right back. So what we have to do is we have to walk on these clouds. I didn't know these clouds were walkable. Hence why we go missing 10 boxes. With that being said, we're not doing that with that. We're not doing that. And there you go. Alright, that's done. That's done. Don't have to do that level no more. We're missing 6 more gems. And one is hidden on this island. Road to Nowhere is one of the gems we're missing. I think we needed the red gem for this. Can't wait to do this. At least we had the lives for it. Uh-huh. Yeah, break the bosses first. How did I survive that? Oh, ho, 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 boy. It's like I mastered this level or something. I haven't. In no shape or form have I mastered this level. Point proven. And every time I fail, I gotta redo this spot again. If I had a mask, I could just damage boost. Oh boy, they want us to damage boost. They want us to damage. That's the whole point of— oh. I thought you was gonna do that. You can barely see this gem. You can barely make this thing out. Can't wait to do that, all that again. Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna pretend I didn't die there, and we're just gonna act like I made it through here. First try, let's pretend that. Yep. None of that happened earlier happened. Yeah, that boar is invincible. Love it. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. What do you want me to do there? Why is there a gym there? Yeah, let me guess, there's some hidden boxes back there. Great, but you're missing 2 boxes. So there's 2 at the end. Alright, let's find these boxes. Oh. It's a hidden path, oh my lord. How are you supposed to know that? So imagine being this person in 1996, right? And you find out there's a hidden path. And you lose all your boxes and your 100% chance of beating this level due to the fact that you don't know where the trail is. Okay. I don't know where the path is. I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't completely hidden. But unfortunately, it is. That's the path that y'all set forth in 1996. It might, yeah. If only there was an invisible rope there too. That'd be great if there was an invisible rope. But there is not. As you can see. Wish there was one. But that's how you get the road to nowhere's gym. You have to guesstimate where the platforms are. And if you don't get it right, guess what? You have to do the whole game level all over again. So this level is rage inducing for that reason alone. But since this is not the original version completely, I don't have to worry about that. I just have to worry about literally getting that path and going backwards. That's all I have to do. They could at least put some fruit there just so you know where it's at. Would have helped out more than just having nothing there. Right there, you're just sitting there like, why is there a red gem here? You don't know there's a hidden path unless you accidentally walked on that path like I did. Great, but you missed 2 boxes. Where are these 2 boxes at? Well, if you didn't know. Those were just guesses right there. Lucky guesses. Felt like boom, jump. There. That's done. Next level. Which is a boulder level, actually. That was pretty BS right there. No trouble, you got the red gem. Let's just make it harder for you by making it so you can't see what path you got to go on. Okay. Next is a boulder level. We got the key. We don't have the gem. It's funny how every game of the trilogy has a version of this in some way. The second game has a boulder following you, I think, and then the third game has a bear and some boulders following you. And that one bear level is the unique one. I think it's gaining on me. Good, we barely made it. That doesn't count. Believe it or not, that doesn't count as me hitting it. If you want proof, boom. There's your proof. I had to destroy it. That's the closest TNT to a checkpoint that you get. Do not summon that yet. How did you hit it and you were in the air? Gotta do this mess again. Alright, let's go. Boy, I hope that doesn't cost me. It didn't. Try this again. Alright, let's see how this goes. Is there any more boxes? I already know the gym is at the end. Of all levels, they give you a level that you have to outrun a boulder. And this is the longest one. I hear the ending, which means that's wild. You don't have the purple gem? Which one's the purple gem? Do we not have the purple gem? Alright, to answer the question why we don't have the purple gem is because of this wonderful thing right here.
What have I got?
Because of this wonderful thing where you need a yellow gem just to get the purple gem. This is the purple gem, though. And only one level needs it, and it's the one that we outrun a boulder. And that look so pinkish for it to be purple. Anyway, back to Boulder Dash. Well, we died. That's one. Alright, now that we didn't die, purple gem. A pinkish purple gem. It should be a magenta gem, honestly. I love how that enemy just looks at us. There's nothing hidden, okay. Embryo and cortex. Three more gems. And the two gems that we are missing, or two of the gems are from levels we didn't even do yet. Those two levels, one is literally right next to this level that we're right here. You see that little path at the side? Right here? Yeah, we didn't do this level earlier. Yeah. So here we are. Obviously, this is a hog riding level, and it's harder than the one that you had before. Obviously, we cannot afford to miss a single box, because if we miss a box, we have to do the whole level, so... we now know what to do here. So let's do this. Turn. Give me a checkpoint, that'd be great. Great. So hug the left side for the first two guys that looks like that. Don't you love sneezing at the end? Don't you love sneezing in the middle of the game? How many lives we got? 72. Brain fart because that sneeze done discombobulated me for a second. Alright, we're good. I wonder what's the name of this hog if it has a name. Don't know if you jump or go under there. Don't know if you jump or go under. I guess we'll find out this time. So you have to jump. Okay. I just jumped too early. Nice to know. First one you go under, the second one you jump. That was so late. That was so late that it registered that. It registered that hit so late. That's the late hit. Okay. So far, so good. That's the first one. Go left. Jump. Good checkpoint. Took us long enough. Dang, all three of them are on the left. We have to lose. We have to lose. Yeah, don't jump over him. That one you go to the right, this one you go to the right. Right, that one was obvious. Okay. Two more gems. Where's the last two gems, you ask? You're both on the last island. This should be called Almighty Backtracking. This is what it should be called.
What have I got?
Because the amount of backtracking you gotta do just to perfect this level is sad. Mm-hmm. So there's no bosses over here. That's wonderful. So just go to the right path. Alright.
What have I got?
Mm.
What have I got?
Thing is, I don't know which side doesn't have bosses and which one does. Good job. Well, the good thing is we now know not to go this way after we get in that button press. Do we touch the checkpoint? Yes.
What have I got?
Oh boy. He barely gives you time to attack him. Okay.
What have I got?
Okay, we're good. That wasn't with anticipation though. Okay. Just in case there's some boxes back here. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's nothing back here. There's instant death down there.
What have I got?
Double decked. That's why I pressed that checkpoint before I even backtrack. Knew better.
What have I got?
No, I didn't know that was PNG. Now that I know it's TNT, I know just to run. Even if those are still lives, just run. Heck, if we had the invincibility there, you die. That's an instant death with the invincibility, so that's nice to know. I wish you could get rid of those enemies, you can't. Even if you jump on top of them, which you would think would be a safe spot to kill them, but no, you can't. They're impervious, unless you got invincibility.
What have I got?
Uh-huh. Yep, I have to make sure there's no boxes. There is a box. I knew you would fall. I knew it. But how many bosses are past here? Just one? Is it just that one box right here? Yes, it's just that one little box that you got to hit. Okay. Somehow I ran that back and then ended up dying anyway. Alright, now that we know that there is one box to worry about, just one. You now know. Backtrack there. And that's why I said this is backtracking the level. Just need one. We were right there. We had it. It's funny how you can spin twice in the air and then they fix it after you do that.
What have I got?
You hear it twice. Perfect. We still got this, but the only thing about it is if we fall into the pit of toxic waste, we die. With or without this mask. Okay, great. I like how you perfectly stood on that too. You stood on that business right there. Just said, psst, I'm gonna burn today.
What have I got?
I thought I underjumped. Really? Yeah, as soon as I turned around, I was like, it's over. Because every time he turns around in the air sometime and you add a direction, he just combobulates and does a full circle.
What have I got?
I'm glad I didn't count as me getting hit. Love that. 10 out of 10 right there. Okay. We now have an extra hit. For once. And it didn't last long. Okay, can we not die here, please? Just... Oh no, no. Be right back. Alright. Time to do this BS again. Nope. Oh, great. I can't go back. Great. Just great. You gotta die. You can't jump that far. Alright. Back again. Let's see how DPS this up. Okay. This is actually workable. And now it's not workable. Alright. How many times I've attempted this and still failed? 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Oh my lord, I hate this. The thing is, with the extra height, it throws you off. Okay, we're good. And then I overshoot it. You don't even want to know how many attempts it's been since I did this. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Missed. Okay. We lose again. Or not. What? What? The momentum from his spin. You see, when he spins, he has momentum. He moves faster, it seems, when he spins. For some reason, he moves slightly faster. I don't know why, but the momentum from his spin made us die there. I love this. I love this game, don't you? Be right back. Who would have thought that this level here would take most of my lives? Anyway. There. Now, for the love of everything, stay perfect. Please. Say perfect. Don't you dare say great. Thank you. I did not want to redo all of that again. I lost so many lives. So many lives. And now we only need one more gem. Just one more. Just one more. It's the level that we didn't do yet. It's on this same plane. This was the last level we had to worry about with a gem. From the normal levels. The level is right here. Fumbling in the dark. Yep, there's a backtrack spot. If you didn't know about it, then you would have been screwed. Save that one for later. Still funny how I didn't hit that last box. I jumped and he didn't jump. I love that. I jumped it, but he didn't jump. Yeah, give me some of these lives back I lost from that level. Yeah, I'm in the 30s now because of that one level. I had over 70 something lives, I think. Because you touched that statue, I just easily slightly fall into the pit. Okay. More like fumbling into the pit in the dark. Okay. Thank you for being nice there. There's no checkpoint. Keep that in mind. We haven't touched the checkpoint yet. So if we die, we have to do all of that all over again. Ain't that fun? Ain't this fun? Not one single checkpoint yet. If there even is one. So one little mistake, you start from the beginning again. That is so fun. That is so fun. I am very salty right now because of that level. Vortex power. Freaking hate it right now. The same thing that happened last time happened this time. Okay. if there really is one, is right. So there is one, and it's so far in that it's like, So it counts as an extra hit too. I was questioning that because sure only light source. Oh great, can't see. This is not PlayStation 2 game that everybody loves dark though, where your eyes adjust to the dark. Or Gen 2 Dark Cave. It's not that kind of dark. The fact that I made some progress despite not being able to see. At least it's easier. It's easier. This level seems easier than backtracking and try to get all them boxes in the Cortex power level. Great, great, great. Just great. Can't see. Why does it always seem like that one always hits me? 95% of your deaths from this level is going to be from either getting hit and then falling into the pit, or just falling into the pit. Seriously, every time. That would have been clutch if I found a mask, though. There should be just death compilation at the end of this level. I'm gonna say at the end of this literal playthrough. That's the first time it didn't hit me. That's the first time it didn't hit me. That didn't count. I would have been so mad right now. How much more level is there? Mm-hmm. 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 How do you over jump an enemy? They're saying you're doing too good. Nah, we gotta stop that. Because he contorts his body in midair whenever you turn. That's what causes me to die. And every time I spin, I try to jump and he doesn't jump. All these problems are fixed in the second game. Ain't that something? Thankfully, we're done. That should be the last gem, correct? Correct. Thank you. That's all the gems. I couldn't even fathom doing this deathless. Oh my no. That's a no by me. You can miss me with this deathless. Now, next episode will be the end. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye. And most of all, take care and be safe.